So are you in an office, like a school office?
I'm in Rikers Island. I'm doing a show
Rikers
tonight.
Island. Yeah, it does kind of look Rikers Islandish. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm doing a show tonight.
Nice. Full house. Very captive audience.
Yeah, they can't leave. I got bombed out of all the New York City comedy clubs, so now I do Rikers because the audience can't leave.
Right.
So
yeah, you kill there, right?
Yeah.
I mean, they kill there. You kill there.
Yeah, I'm very popular at Rikers. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Like some people are big in France. You're huge in Rikers.
Yes, that is actually my credit. So if we could bring me on live from Rikers Island, Justin Williams, everybody.
Much more forgiving audience than Sing Sing.
Yes. Oh, Sing Sing. That's a tough room.
Yeah, it's a really tough room. Yeah.
Yeah, that's almost like Broadway Comedy Club.
Yeah.
That's what that Sing Sing is.
Yeah, not quite, but almost. Yeah. Justin is the host of the Fraudster podcast on the Last Podcast Network. Tell us about that podcast before we jump into some news.
So we were one of the foremost anti-fraud podcasts. So if you're into frauds, cults, and other kind of financial scams, we do deep dive, funny, informational. So we split the difference between NPR and some funny podcasts.
Right.
We do both. It's
and the Katie Halper show.
Yeah.
You're. That was an awkward thing for me to push in there, and it's a conflict of interest. Present company excluded. Yeah. We get it, though. You're funny and informative, like the Katie Halper show.
Yes, and your show is not a scam. I know that you're on the up and up.
Right.
I've looked over your books.
Yeah. Well, we have some more. I can't believe they said that out loud. Rich people clips. Let's take a look at this clip from Fox News. Let's hear what Art Laffer had to say. This guy's an economist and an author and was part of Reagan's Economic Policy Advisory Board.
Once these IRS agents are skilled and know how to do it, they'll hire the very best of those IRS agents to then advise them. And this is exactly what Morgenthau complained about in the 1930s when the income tax rates were very, very high. Right now, the rich have the best tax people they can around the place by far. They have the best right now. The rich know how to get around this because they're really highly incentivized to get around it. They are the ones that the IRS is always after. And when you think about it, if you were able to get them and corner them and slam them hard, these are the very people, David, that make our economy so much better than any other economy in the world.
So it's funny. It's like it almost sounds like he's being critical of the rich and saying that they need to cheat to get out of paying taxes. And he kind of says that, but then he's like, well, don't worry, because these are the best people on earth, so we can't actually force them to not cheat.
These are the most productive, most high-performing developers and incentivizers and creators ever in the world. That's why America is the greatest nation on earth, is because of these rich people. They are the reason for us being great. And anything that would do to cause them to diminish their efforts will diminish the economy and diminish our prosperity for as far as the eye can see. That's my story, David, and I'm going to stick with it.
You're going to stick to it.
He gives like the devastating argument. But again, when it's on Fox, do you think he was like, man, this sounds bad? But then he's like, but wait, I'm on Fox. So what I mean is that this is good.
Right. It's not. Yeah, that's a good question. Like if he was doing it, like if he just threw that thing in at the end about how they're the best people in the world and really productive.
Yeah, I like, when I think of like Elon Musk, when I see him like tweeting out conspiracy theories on Twitter, I go, that is our brightest and most productive citizen. It's just like it's a guy high on marijuana.
Right.
It's like going to name another child Exxon Geiger counter or something.
Oh my God.
Right? It's like you can meet someone like that on the subway. Anyway, but I tell you what, I like these guys. I also like I have conservative friends that also think that Biden hiring more IRS agents means they're going to be auditing middle class people. That's another thing I like hearing, which is like, they're really worried about your $200 write-off and not the secret accounts in the Cayman Islands.
Right. That would be if that does happen. Make sure you let us know, fam. We'll do an expose on it.
The Biden agents.
Yeah. What recent frauds have you exposed, by the way?
We just did a 3-part series on the Nation of Islam, and then we just did a 2-part series on Jen Shah from the Real Life Housewives of Salt Lake City.
So what's the fraud there?
She had like an amazing like boiler room, like this corporate culture of just like saying stuff. So she was like waterboarding employees, and it was like multi-level marketing plus like pyramid scheme, like that kind of stuff.
Right. Wow. And
So it was very
Nation,
nice.
and Nation of Islam?
The Nation of Islam is a pyramid scheme. It's the Nation of Islam is Scientology for Black people.
What makes it a pyramid scheme?
Because all the money goes up to a single personality, whether it's Elijah Muhammad and then later on Louis Farrakhan.
Right.
Yeah, and so yeah, it's all the money goes up. Or those guys that are selling bean pies are kicking all that money up to Farrakhan. They also have to purchase the newspapers that they're selling from the Nation of Islam.
Oh no.
Yeah.
Wow. Well, that's no good. That is. And did they also kill perhaps Malcolm X?
They do. They have a record of killing dissenters.
Yeah.
So that's also another part because you have to protect the Khan,
Right.
like any criminal operation.
The Farrakhan.
Mm,
See what I
like
just did
it.
there? Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.